All right. Good Friday, all. There we go. How's everyone doing? We're back. It's been a while. Well, Monday, missed Wednesday, and my parents were visiting my younger brother for the first time, seeing their new grandchild. So I felt I had to spend that half day with them. So kind of ended up being the stream took a toll, took the brunt of me being absent. Does that make sense? I don't know. Either way, we're back. We're doing this, and it's Friday, which means games. Hopefully, we can keep this going. I kind of like the idea of having a gaming Friday, and of course, Factorio is on the list right now, and for quite some time, I'd say. I do have a hope, a goal to at least launch into space. Not sure how far away we are from that goal. Maybe it's just one or two more sprints. No sprints, streams. That's just too much office jargon. Cypher, how you doing? Good evening. Welcome. Yes, we're into it. We're digging deep. The goal, I think, other than the final like space, like we're in the Cold War, right? Going into space type of thing. I think for today at least, I'd like to have a look at the current spaghetti and de-spaghettify it just a little bit. Although it has its charms, I'd like to see it being able to scale it up a bit more. But I'm not 100% sure how to tackle that challenge yet. I'm leaning into kind of looking at the like going from the bottom up. So let's start with copper, iron, coal, stone. Make sure we have a base input. It's like coming. I don't know. You tell me when you want some help. Awesome. Let me try first. Perfect. Yeah, I appreciate that. But at least, yeah, I think that is probably the plan. Honestly, I'd like to hear your opinion, Cypher, or anyone else in chat. What is the idea that me starting with raw resources like ore and just kind of make sure that is solid and stable and then move on to kind of de-spaghettify everything else? I think it feels like a fairly structured and easy thing to start with. Yeah, agreed. Then that's the thing. Because right now, I think the only thing that is up to snuff, if that is the proper term for it, is the iron ore. All comes back that I need more copper. Yeah, there you go. The thing is, copper hasn't yet, it might be in the latest stage of this playthrough, hasn't yet been a problem. And I'm not even trying on the copper ore yet. So we'll see. I think that we probably need to find a proper copper resource first, like a proper spot for it. The one we have next to the base, or whatever we want to call the base, I think it's kind of on the smaller side. It's not like the iron ore that we're mining right now, the 9 points on the million one. I think this one is probably less than a million or 2 millions. So we might want to first stake out a proper copper ore place, put on X number of miners on top of it. Probably the same as with the iron one. I think that could make sense. Then at least in that way, we'll scale it up fairly decently. Will keep us going for a while. So yeah, I think we can start with that. So without further ado, because I have nothing really to report, or do I? Might. No, I'll leave kind of the idea of, unless I'm asked in chat, right? I'll leave the report on how the game is coming along for Monday. I can tell you that I've been making quite a lot of progress on that side, so I think we're doing well. I'm doing great on that side. Awesome. Oh, that's the shadow. I was wondering, what the hell is that? There's a small, like, bent line going across. It's like, what on earth is that? But that is the shadow. They've actually had shadow for the cables. That's kind of insane, to be honest, because they are so thin. I don't think anyone would actually miss the cable if there were no shadows. There you go. Right, so first off, let's have a look. So the copper, yeah, so 300. I thought it was at least over 1 million. This will run out fairly fast. Looking at this guy, it's down to this last 60k. This will last us a bit. Yeah, we need to find a proper copper, and then perhaps coal. Oh, you miss it if you... Okay, all right, fair enough. I mean, that just tells you that you shouldn't go after your own experience, right? And make assumptions like I just did. Oh, there you go. This guy. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. We don't need them. I'm going to turn on the game music or game sound. How loud is it, by the way? Might not be that loud. Maybe it's on the louder side. How about that? The clouds, I can agree with you on the clouds. I would definitely miss the clouds, the shadows of the clouds if they were gone. But just feel like this, I didn't notice the shadow until now. So I feel like maybe others feel the same as me. Apparently, I might be alone on this one. Oh, that one, yeah, we'll leave it for now. All right. I have a feeling I've already perhaps even found the proper copper. We do have a few over here. We could... I mean, we have 5.4 million one over here. So if we kind of transport all of that over to this side, because we have a coal line, so we could just keep stacking buses. Question is, how close do I want to be? Will it be an issue if they're too close? Well, we'll figure that out, I guess. So, if we're going to do this, how many miners did I actually attach? Let's have a look. Oop. Let's see if I can miss all the trees. I was not able to miss all the trees. Got at least 2. So I believe this is, do this, that. I like that. 48. I'm assuming it's the same, like, ratio for iron ore and copper ore. So I'm guessing 48 furnaces, 96. Yeah, just match those numbers, and we should be fine. How many miners did we have in the end? We had 30, because we were outputting 0.55, right? Yes, we are. So 30 miners, 48 furnaces. I don't think I have all of that, do I? I have 1 furnace. That's not going to be a lot, is it? And 3 electric mining drills, yeah. We need to fix that part. That makes me think perhaps even we should have a electric mining automation spot, because Yeah, this is going to take some time for me to make all these. Where are they? Let's make sure I can... That's... There we go. It's like, am I blind? It shouldn't be too hard to make. And there's always something, isn't it? Because now I'm thinking perhaps I should even connect the mining or the iron ore to, or they made the iron place we made in the new spot to the system now because, yeah, I'm going to run out of iron plates really soon. Do we have a spot that's proper for both? I'm trying to look for my... There's my gear. Gear. That is those guys. The green circuits. Oh, that's a problem. There we go. Not sure why that happened. Huh. Weird. You start running a mod pack space exploration. I just got petroleum, dude, in 7 hours. I don't even think I had my first automation in like 7 hours. Oh well. I'm having a blast though. That's the important part. All right, I'm not going to make the automation. I'm just going to steal a ton of these and do it all myself. There we go. I probably distorted something or delayed some parts, but hey, it's fine. That's not going to be, yeah, that's going to be barely enough, yeah. Exactly. What's the point of playing a game if you don't have fun, right? At least that's my philosophy. Next, we needed furnaces. That's why we're playing with biters off, because you just want to focus on building itself. Yeah, that's fair. We do have furnaces down there. That's kind of why I did it too. Well, apart from me doing it mostly because I need to learn. So I thought, you know what, let's remove biters for now. Maybe in the future, maybe we'll increase the difficulty with biters. But there's so many games to play. And let's do that. Now I have enough. Guess belts. And why do I have so much coal? Can I do that? I can. I can also technically do this to get rid of that coal. That. And then finally, don't know how much coal that removed. Oh, quite a lot. That's nice. There's just one Factorio game. Well, that is technically true, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we don't have to call it today, right? Think about it. I might pick up Says Factory again. I didn't get that far in that game. There are other automation games too I'm kind of curious about. Maybe I'll pick up Replay... What's the name of it again? Timberwood, I would like to say, but it's not Timberwood, is it? Why am I blanking on the game? The game with the beavers. Timber something, right? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's just Timber. I don't know. Timberland, that's an artist, isn't it? Yeah, maybe we'll pick that up. Maybe even go back to a game I like to play. I've never played it. It's one of the Paradox games, like Europa Universalis, whatever. All of those games. Never played them. So maybe we'll pick that up at some point. Let's grab one of these. Don't really need that. All right, actually, let's add that back. Where are my belts? You're at 700 hours. 700 hours. That's insane. In fact, you're on Steam. So you asked AI if it was a lot. You told me most people would call it just a passing beginner. That's insane. But I can also see it at the same time. It's like part of me is very impressed that someone can find a game and stick with it and enjoy it for thousands of hours. Another part of me is like, really? So I'm kind of split on that, whether or not it is a blessing or a curse to have that many hours or be able to play the same game for the same amount of hours. Let's repair that, by the way. No, that's not repairing. Well, I mean, technically, I did repair it, but yeah. It just tickets me, right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why we do it. And I agree. I have games that I return to. I mean, honestly, I'm still a World of Warcraft player. But at the same time, I've been on and off multiple times during, like, across a year, each year. And I've played it since 2010-ish something. Which means 16-something years, which is many years. So I can't really tell people that they're insane for playing the same game. It's just, I don't know. What was I about to do? I was about to do the boss and the mining stuff. Should I make the boss first and do the planning? How about we do that first? Yeah. You played vanilla a few rounds and finished and gone through some mod packs, but this is the most comprehensive. Oh, you're still on. Okay, you're talking Factorio because vanilla is like World of Warcraft stuff, but vanilla is also a term, I guess, you use for most games that are default. But this is the most comprehensive. So the SC pack, that's the one you're referring to, right? That is one of the more advanced versions of the game, isn't it? Is that understanding correctly? Yeah? All right, dude. Okay. So first, let's do this. Move you over to like so. So when I remove this guy down here, actually, let's move this over so I can remove that guy. Oh, there's even worse versions. Oh, God. That's insane. So, you know what? I'm just going to try it. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to try it. So if I do that. Right. I'm guessing I do want at least some space in between. So how many steps up is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it 5. Gives us enough space. So if I do that, I'm assuming they're not going to be ghosts where it's red. We can always add that back. You can't, because the transport belt is in the way. Fair enough. Temporarily, should we just move it around? Just as a temporary measure. Let's do this first. Oh, I can do purple. Purple science. Oh, God, there's so many things I can do. We can increase lab search, or is that a passive one, or is that? Do I need to update? Now, this is a question. Do I need to update my labs like similar way I do with the automation factories, or can I just press this and they'll have faster stuff? I should see this tech tree. I don't know if I'd want to because this is insane enough as it is for me. Although at the same time, like this morbid curiosity. Is it morbid? I don't think morbid is the correct word. Let's just do in order. Yeah, there you go. All right, I am going to temporarily move you around. There we go. But as a question, you don't need to up labs or put down labs or put up labs. Okay, it was up. But you're playing Space Age, so they have better labs. Oh, fair enough. Okay, fair. Which I kind of appreciate. All right, copy all of this again. Like so, and go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like so. How should I split the coal? I mean, I could technically add a split right there, right? Then move it along. Same path. That could look fairly clean. So how about we do that? Not sure why I made it into a ghost, but now it is one. Oh, it also respects it when it's a ghost. Awesome. Cool. So this guy will be our copper. Well, you know, technically I could connect this guy right now. Nope. No, that's not what we wanted. Gone, gone. What do you mean missing underground belt? God damn. I need to make that. I need to make that. There we go. Remove this. Move that. Grab this. Connect it. Cool. Now that is working. God, I love the sound design of this game. It's just so snappy. Love it. Yeah, once you kind of get the taste for some mods, some quality of life stuff, it's kind of hard to go back. Understand that. Been there, done that. Right, this guy and that guy. Now, there was kind of a trick to this thing. Right, so once I put down all the inserters, I could just run with the poles and they will automatically place themselves in a spot where all of the inserters will get enough power, right? If I remember correctly, I need inserters. I didn't grab that. There we go. Yeah, I do remember a few things, even though a full week has passed. Do I have... I didn't mean to do that, but I did. Do I have underground stuff? Did I make that? That's grenade circuits. That's splitters. Not sure why I did splitters. I need underground stuff. I don't think I did. That's dumb. All right. So what do I need? Iron plates, of course. All right, cool. Cool. I mean, do share. With the caveat, of course, I might not be able to use it. It's always fun to listen to people, like how speedrunners do their thing, because it's just... they're creative. That's really interesting. I got my underground stuff. I needed inserters. God damn. I need a way to... what I need is a way to keep focused. And I think I needed 96 of them. So let's grab 100. Inagmulaus. God, that's a mouthful. How you doing? Hopefully I didn't absolutely butcher your name. Greetings. Yes, greetings. The factory must grow. Yes, the factory must grow. Although it's slowly, but it needs to grow. Well, I do get the feeling like it's... when we do say the thing like factory must grow, I get the feeling of Warhammer 40k. Because I do believe the orcs, or not the orcs, who is it that has that war cry, blood for the blood god? Isn't that Warhammer? I'm pretty sure it's Warhammer, but now I'm not sure. Which is typically something I do. Yeah, you just joined me as I'm kind of trying to de-spaghettify my spaghetti, which is kind of boring, but it needs to be done. Maybe I can keep part of my spaghetti running, just as a memento of where we started. But I need, sometimes, considering I need the space, we might not be able to do it. It is corn, isn't it? Yeah, I was pretty sure I was at least right in as much as I got the right universe. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, almost got it. All right, so Scyther. Okay, so to show you the guest of it, okay, the geese guest, I don't know. You need to place a belt and not release the mouse button. Then you drag mouse 90 from direction of belt, not to release it, and press 1 or 2. Wait, now I'm curious. So what was it? Place it, drag 90. Like so, that is 90 straight down. I guess perpendicular is another word for it, right? And press 1 or 2. Oh, dude. Wait, what was that? Oh my. Wait, that is insane. I'm not going to use it because it's way too complicated. But that is kind of insane. Wait, what if I do 3? I can do 3. I do 4. Oh, okay, because it's based off what I have on my hotkey. Okay. Dude. If I drag poles far down. Oh, yeah, because you can do poles and belts at the same time. Can you? No, drag far down. Okay, so press down 1. Then I'm back to this. I don't think that's the thing you want to show. But that's cool. I like quality of life stuff. It's really nice. All right. We need to place this. There we go. Nice. Next, this guy. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. So grab belt. Okay, so press. Go further down and press 2. Whoa. Okay. Did it stop at the end of the screen? Oh, that's pretty cool, though. Damn, that could speed things up quite a bit. Junior Dev, yes. Welcome, by the way. Yes, I have enemies off. So my reasoning is this, pretty much. Well, we do have some ads on Twitch side, but most people have heard this before. I wanted to do this as a learning experience because I used to play with friends, and they were like speedrunners, more or less, at least compared to me. So I didn't get to learn enough. And yeah. So I wanted to kind of experience the game and try to learn as much as possible. So I decided no more enemies. Off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's take a break and have a chat. So how's everyone doing? It's almost, well, it's finally cold enough here in Sweden that I can wear a sweater. Which is, I mean, I kind of like t-shirts, but I do prefer sweaters. But yeah, it's on the very edge of being too much. Because I am starting to get slightly warm. But I had the, 1 second. I had my balcony door open and some cold air came in. So I had to wear my sweater. And now I'm noticing the camera. It's way off. There we go. Well, way off. Moved about like 0.5 millimeter. Yeah. So for anyone who's new here, maybe even on YouTube sides, I do take breaks during Twitch ads because I like to have people have the chance to watch the entire thing without having to pay. I think it's reasonable and also gives me a chance to either catch up with chat or to get up, do some stretches. As much as I like to say I'm a young guy or a young lad, I am not. I'm an old man by now, or at least I'm reaching old age. So during ads, I get up and I do some stretches. I highly recommend you do it too. For now, we got the first ad, and I decided let's just sit down, have a chat. And welcome back, Twitch. Let's keep this going. Kind of got me thinking, what if I do this? What if I place you? Well, actually, if I start running now, we will just place. Yeah, never mind. Just thinking maybe I could do a similar thing we just did with the belts, but no, that doesn't make sense. There we go. Almost. There we go. This guy and new. There's a slightly better way to do this part. Poles, we can do that pretty fast, but these guys are a bit slower to put down. There we go. Next, poles. Bum, 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 bum. Is that all? Yeah, I think it's built. Cool. Oh, sorry, dude. I thought, or well, actually, I should have realized the ads probably sent you away for a minute or so. Yeah, so the reasoning is I when I started playing the game, I played with friends. We had a blast, but they were really they were veterans and experienced players. I knew nothing. So they ran through the game while I had to kind of try and keep up. So I didn't learn anything. So when I started this game from scratch, I could barely play it. So I had to learn everything from the beginning, and I didn't want to have the stress of fighting off enemies. So I turned it off. Decided this is just going to be me learning the game. Yeah, yeah. So that's the story. It's not amazing. It's just very practical, I guess. But you can still see I do have a lot of aliens around me. So in theory, well, actually, in practical, it's not really a theory. I could spend time killing them all. Not sure why I would want to. I don't see a point right now, but who knows? Maybe one day. We're going now. Wait, what was it again? Yeah, it's right next to it. Yeah. And right now, we're de-spaghettifying all this. We just begun, so it's still a big spaghetti. But we're working on creating these two buses down here with 48 furnaces for both iron plates and I'm assuming copper plates. And once that's done, I might even, well, probably add both stone bricks and what else is it that need furnaces? Steel beams, but that we probably place them in this area unless we divert. Yeah, I don't know yet. But for now, copper. That's the thing. Copper, coal, and somehow stone. So the best way to do this is how? Should we have the output down here? Or should it be up here? I think it's probably easier if it's somewhere up here. I just don't like this water front. Or maybe going up and down vertically rather than horizontally is probably the better approach. Yeah. All right. See you in a bit, Scyther. See you a bit. All right. You know what? We're not going to get anywhere unless we kind of get started. So let's do that. Let's grab this guy and flip it around. Let's kind of plan it out a little bit at least. That's something. Could probably even put these. It's not going to give me much, but it's something. Go. And we need the belts. Actually, let's start with the poles. I think that's easier. So if I put you there, I'm running. I ran out of poles. I should probably automate that. Give it a sec. All right. Yeah. So the big goal for this playthrough of Factorio is to get to space. And once we get there, we'll see what happens. But that is the main goal right now. Right there. Could I have you? I think I can have it right there. And we have a pole up here. How close? Ooh, I can get it. Perfect. Nice. I can automate them, but we'll find that power poles will become obsolete real fast. Right. Yeah. Okay. Then, yeah, that makes sense. That I'll not do that then. But I do. I think I already kind of done the science for the next stage of electricity transportation. Oh, the mine is set up. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, could be. I have a feeling once you put something down, you realize fairly quickly that yeah, it's going to be obsolete really fast. So right now, I'm feeling more of you know what? Let's put it down, see what happens. Maybe in the future we'll figure something out. Could do that. We'll get this going. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to do it. Yeah, let's just follow the blueprints. Like so. Is that good enough? Could be. Maybe. Could I have... Probably could. Yeah. I think I said I needed 30 of these. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Can't count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 24 plus 6. Oh, is that all of them? Really? I thought it would be a lot more than that. No, apparently not. Okay. Let's grab a pole right there. And let's see. I'm gonna clean this up a bit. It's kind of hard to tell where it's at. There we go. For now, let's just go straight across. There we go. Let's see. I think you have access to the medium electric power poles. So if you want to automate power lines, like I should. Oh, okay, good tip. You might want to automate those over the wooden ones. All right, fair. So how about we do this? I'm kind of adding to my goals the entire time. I want to finish off this this copper setup because my current copper deposit's running out. It's less than 300,000 right now. So once that's done, once that bus is going, and maybe even connected to whatever spaghetti I have right now, we could focus on automating the poles. I think that sounds like a plan. So this is going. You're not, because you're not even connected. There we go. That should be fine. And from here, we could follow along all the coal and into this guy. I'd like to start from down there, which I probably should have done from the very beginning. You live and you learn, right? Wonder if I were to, accidentally run into one of these alien houses, will they consider me an enemy if I do that? I mean, it would be an accident, but just saying, what if? And now this terrible thing. All right, so let's get into you. Let's drive up. I know this is faster, but I really can't control this car. All right, let's try it. Okay. Only one way to see is to build it, I guess. Yeah. There we go. Ah, come on. For some reason, I always press the wrong buttons when I start back, like to go into reverse. Do I want to follow this exactly? Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not be pedantic? Come on, this thing. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I'm a newborn trying to walk. How close am I? Fairly close. Let's go over to this side. Did I hit something? Probably. There we go. Slow down. God damn. There we go. Almost. Wait. I swear, these poles are larger than they look. I swear. That was close. No. Apparently, I just had to hit it. Hmm. I mean, so yes, I am in the desert, but as you can see, I still hit things. It's absolutely incredible. I think it has to do with that phenomenon, like the psychology thing. If you think about hitting something or not hitting something, you will likely hit something. It's insane. Let's fix this because I really, really hit this guy. That's a good theory. I like that. I like that. Way more than my idea of it being my fault. It's definitely not my fault. Okay, so it's everything connected. It looks like it is. Yeah, just waiting for that one. So that should be everything for copper. Let's give it a minute just to see if it's going to work. How am I doing on power, by the way? That's been the streamer too since we had a look. Oh, we're fine. We're so fine. Oh my. Yeah, we're fine. So once we have copper, do I need to replace this guy? Because you 37k. I might have to kind of go in and demolish all of this. Because now my iron is really low. Mayonnaise, how you doing? Nice smelling nice. They're even. That's a big thing, right? And how about you? You're still at 298, so we're not rushing to fix that part. That's fine, that's fine. So it's just the iron, more or less. How you doing, by the way, mayonnaise? That's a weird, very Swedish way of saying it. Mayonnaise. Oh, is it show me? Oh, is it showing me the past and not the present? Is that what you're saying? Is that what I'm reading? You probably want to put some radars into your main base there. You can view it in map mode, so you don't just have to look what it was. Oh, because it's past tense. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Can I make a radar? Have I done that research? That looks like a radar, doesn't it? All right, it's two votes for. I'll do it. And here's the copper. Awesome, perfect timing. And one here at the furnaces. That is a great idea. And just to just have it being said, when it comes to backseating, I don't mind quality of life stuff. That's perfectly fine. But when it comes to kind of building stuff, I'd rather try it out myself unless I ask. But this, I'm perfectly fine with the idea of, hey, put down radar. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Does it need power? If so, should I put it? Yeah, it needs power. Oh, yeah, let's do that. So I can't really tell what's the difference because I'm next to it. Just want to see it kind of kick off. It is because it's getting full. Cool. Yeah, I might as well just kind of plow down all those trees. I'm going to hit them eventually, so I might just do it intentionally instead. All right, so where should we then put this radar? Can I see? So now I'm asking, can I see the range of this thing? Will it tell me once I put it down? I don't know. How about that? Oh, I can see it. Okay, fair. Let's have a look. You can get an idea of range by looking at the furnace. Oh, and also I can do that. That's true. Oh, shit. Yeah. That's more than enough. And that's probably the remnant of that furnace. Yeah. Cool. Getting some notifications from Battle.net. Don't want to know about that. Where is it again? There you go. Yeah, this is fine. Let's do that. There we go. Right. So now we have copper when it's needed. Iron, which we might want to connect now because this is really low. Which means demolishing all of that so we have one common input, I think. Yeah, this is just gonna grind to a halt soon. So I'm thinking, here's my thoughts. I have two, let's call them inputs for iron plates right now. One is on the left, one's on my right. I can do one single big one in the middle and can then split it off, divide it 50-50. It's not going to be perfect because I think the right lane uses less plates because I added that later in to the game, so it's not as saturated, or it is saturated. That's the point. But for now, how about we remove all of this? And the fastest way to remove is kind of just doing right click, right? Or hold right click. Unless I'm going to go all nuclear and throw grenades, but I'm not really a fan of that. Done is always better than perfect. I like that. That's a good way of looking at it. I'm going to have so much coal on me once this is all said and done. I'm sorry. Now we're cleaning up. I like that. I'm full. All right. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Cool. Yeah. Let's see what happens if we do this. And let's also do this. So I think this part was purely for the miners or the coal. Yeah, more or less. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we did have an interesting, well, wouldn't call it a super experiment or anything super fantastical, but we tried to see what if we put the raw resources on the inside or on the outside lanes, if that made any difference. Output wise, I mean, it will be kind of obvious that if you use the same amount of furnaces, it wouldn't be a difference. But I think we talked about the input rather than the output would have a slight difference. I can't remember the exact math we had going on. Either way, in the end, it will be inside output, outside input, if that makes sense. Probably not. Let's put this down. This guy, and there we go. Actually, you know what? Take all of it. All right. Also realizing I'm going to have to take off my sweater in a moment because I am now starting to sweat, which is something, of course, everyone wanted to know in details, I'm sure. All right. Allow me to just get rid of it. Just be back in like 10 seconds. There we go. All right. The infamous chest full of stuff is going to be there after 100 hours. I'm already a veteran. That's awesome. It is probably the biggest stereotype from these types of games, or like what's the name? It's a word for it. God damn. It isn't stereotype. There's another word for it. Like it's I guess stair tile. Let's go with that. Either way, yeah. Because I know that from my time playing Satisfactory, I had the same. It's not an issue, but the same pattern or behavior. You had something that was just full of everything he couldn't carry. So, like so. There we go. Is it symmetrical? It's symmetrical enough. Yep, perfect. Already? What the hell? Oh, now it's plates. There we go. I don't want to remove too much because I do have some of the stones that I had to filter out because of early mistakes. I still use that. I think. Am I? I don't know. God damn. Another one. You know, I just gonna make a few of these. Or one. Let's make one. Let's grab this. Oh. I might just well grab all of these while I'm at it. I can worry too much about missing like 10k of iron ore that's still here. Oh, that box of rocks. Of course. Can I? Yeah, I don't know. I really got screwed with those combined. Yeah, I mean, yeah. In the end, it didn't turn out too bad. I didn't realize early on that the area of effect, if you want to call it that, for the miners, were that entire green, blue-greenish tint. So I kind of just put it down where I saw, oh, this is probably a good spot. No, it wasn't. But yeah, maybe I was screwed over. I don't know. We'll fix it somehow. Just take time. Takes time. Let's grab a few of these. Let's make 5 of these. There we go. That's going to help me for a while. I'm going to grab that entire thing and these. So what should I do with that? I know exactly what I should be doing. If this guy needs stone, I'm going to give it stone. We can do this, that. Let's grab a fast one and put it like so. There you go. Do whatever you want with that. Oh, you need power. Any moment now. Gonna have full inventory. Or maybe not. I'm assuming this is coal. Was. It probably was coal. Yeah. All I did was kind of move it back. All right. Awesome. There we go. Oh, I did destroy that part. That's not good. There we go. Cool. And you're not moving. Oh, I do have that issue. Let's not make that an issue anymore. I'm going to remove this guy. So that this is pure stone. Great. Then that means I can remove this. There we go. Clean it up. Cool. It's gonna be fine if I do it that way, but we could also do it this way. There we go. Is that everything related to iron? Yes, I believe it is. Which means all I need to do now is connect all of this. Somehow. All right. All right, so let's grab the car and go that way. Oh, you're semi-back. Not sure what that means, but welcome. Did you say what we were doing? Were you grabbing some food? 'Cause I'm thinking of food right now. I'm kind of hungry. Probably didn't say anything. And I'm just making things up. There we go. Grab this. And turn right up. I think we could turn about now. Almost. Oh, you got the kids to go to bed. All right. And they're getting ready. Ah, there you go. There you go. Stop. It's really interesting how difficult this car kind of feels to drive. It's insane. And the thing is, it's not that I'm the most dexterous when it comes to finger movements and fine motoric skills, but I do know how to play the guitars. I should be able to do this fairly well. And I play games. But this is... I'm struggling right now. God damn. Alright, perfect. Almost. I think this is the way. Oh, so close. Perfect. Give that a minute. I'll see what happens. You will get used to car, yeah. So the thing that annoys me the most, to be honest, it's the fact that the car and the player runs differently, or the way you control them. If you run down, or you press down, or S with the character, you run down. But if you do that on the car, you go into reverse. And then you have to kind of figure out, oh, well, I'm upside down, or... It annoys. It's annoying. But yeah, I'll probably get used to it eventually. At what point should I start using trains? I think I asked this last time. And I think the answer then was it's better to use belts as much as possible because it's a more reliable source of transportation. But at some point you want to use trains, right? But maybe I'm not there yet. just want to see the actual. There you go. So that is a saturated belt. Trains when you feel like it. Okay. Oh, so it's one of those. It's one of those. All right, fun. When it's not intuitive how it works, similar to how fluids in Satisfactory, for example. Took me a while before I got used to that part. But there we go. Okay, so we got iron coming in. Should be going up, starting and work soon. If you play Satisfactory, the train system is easier. Okay. I'm not sure if that is encouraging or if I feel like I'm in for a treat once I get into trains. All right, fun. All right, so we got another ad break over on Twitch, and this time I am actually going to step up and stretch. Once we get back, though, we're going to focus on, I believe it was electric pulse. Next step, automate that part. So I'll be back in a minute and a half. So I'll see you all in a little bit. All right, I'm back. And I have a question for you, chat. Where do you stand on whether or not hamburgers are sandwiches or not? Like, where do you mentally group them? Because there is a definition for it, which I wasn't really honestly prepared for. I thought it was something else. But yeah, where do you stand on that, by the way? Polls. Yeah, are hamburgers sandwiches? I mean, you take a bun, you take something like meat, salad, veggies, and you put it between two pieces of bread. So wouldn't that make it a sandwich? And they're technically both lasagna? Wait, what? You have to kind of wait. You're gonna have to convince me on that one. Lasagna? I don't think it is. Yeah. You haven't given it much thought. But it's type. I think it is. I think it is a sandwich. I think the definition is sandwich. Sandwich. Yeah. But you know, something for your next bathroom break, just to kind of ponder on. Polls. I think it was polls. Now the question is, what was the polls we wanted to make? Was it regular polls or the... It's cereal soup. I mean... Yeah? Wait, mayonnaise, stop. Okay. The first question, I'm kind of like, yeah, sure. But what do you mean with milk, that is? What else do you have with cereal? Like, what? Coffee? Water? Like, orange juice? Ugh. I don't know which one of those three was the worst one. But why would you not have milk? if you eat cereal out of the box, they're technically crackers. Sure. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so opposed to dry cereal like granola or as a snack. Okay, fair enough. I was like, if you had anything else with your cereal other than milk, I would be very, um, I wouldn't say upset, but vein would be pounding and kind of bulging out on the side of my head. It's like, what the hell is he talking about? That's fair. Yogurt and cereal is pretty good, but it's still a dairy product. So I'd say it's still within the category of is why nothing other than milk, anything other than milk. Why? All right. So, but here's the second question though, and this one defines you as whether or not you're a good person or not. Milk first or cereal first? One is a psychopath, one is a normal person. Just so you know, I'm not gonna say who, but I think it's kind of obvious. We wanted. I'm assuming this is the one we want. Obviously, yeah, obviously. I mean, there is an obvious answer. Just saying. Well, you're correct, mayonnaise. And although I wouldn't say whether or not it's correct, there is a correct answer, but now I did. But the fact that you were hesitating a bit makes me wonder: are you okay? Is everything fine with you? I mean, it's an obvious answer to it. How would I automate the wooden? Yeah, I guess the answer is kind of obvious then. Um, but whether or not, well, how about this? Should I go for big electric? What's the difference, by the way? Is it the capacity or distance? Why reach 9? Why reach 32? Okay. And it's about double the amount I need to input. Okay. You're only part psychopath? Fair. That makes you kind of normal then, I guess. Yeah. But like you're saying, Junior, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do these. How the hell would I automate wood? Uh, but medium electric poles, probably more than enough. I don't know if you know this, but please try Alt and left click any item. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it opens the Factoriopedia. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, okay. Interesting. Why is why is the supply area of the big electric poles almost half the size, or slightly larger than half the size of the medium one? And what the hell is rocket capacity? I have many questions. But this is a big boy. I feel like that might be a bit much for where I'm at right now. How about we go with medium electrical pulse? Because I think I have partially all of these automated, or every one of them automated, and within a certain area. Well, that was a cryptic answer, if anything. All right, fair enough. I'll keep it to medium then. Okay. Well, that's a very practical approach to it. Um, I could be practical. I could learn something by doing exactly what you're telling me to do. Or I could just get into it and make a mistake and learn about 2 streams later that I made a mistake. Yeah, I think that's probably the approach I'm going for. Yeah, let's do that. Mistakes are good. Most mistakes are good. Yeah, I agree. I just want to add that caveat that most mistakes are good. In this case, when you're playing games, the best part about playing games is that you can make mistakes and don't have to worry about it. So yeah, let's go with that. Medium electric pulse. That's the one we're going for. Mistakes equal forced learning opportunity. I like that one. I like that. All right, so electric pulse. The thing is, I think I have most already right here. So I do have the beams, the... What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, and they go to this guy. Okay. That's not going to do much for me, is it? So how can we improve? I don't know. Let's do it this way. I mean, I have a feeling that I don't have to do a lot of automation for these. You're going to hop off, but you want to see where this is going. Well, first of all, glad you can join us. This stream will likely end around 10-ish o'clock. I tend to stream short streams, about 3 hours. But I will go back to this to Factorio next week, every Friday for the foreseeable future. Other than that, I notice you're junior dev in your name. I'm also making a game. Mondays and Wednesdays, I do game dev. So if you're curious about that, you can join me then. But yeah. Oh, 10 my time, which would be another hour and a half. It's 8:30 for me here in Northern Europe. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really glad you can just drop by. And you're more than welcome whenever I stream again. There you go. And thanks for all the advice. Some of them were really good. All of them were good, but some were really good. Have fun learning by force. Well, I'll accept it without issues. All right. So thanks for showing up. Thank you. All right. So what's the plan? The plan is let's put down one of these. I don't think we have to go much more than that. Or we can do it in a way that allows us to be smart about it. And Michelle, why the aggressive tone, dude? I had no idea. What do you mean lying, Kindle Studio? Absolutely no clue. Or are you on the thing you were talking about earlier last time? Dude, you keep saying these things. You keep gaslighting me, but you have so far not proven anything. I feel like you're just trying to get me to feel gaslit, which you're kind of doing, and I think that's unfair of you, to be honest. Let's grab this. Yeah, that is what gaslighting. If you can't prove a statement and you keep telling me that this happened and I did this thing without proof, then you're gaslighting. Again, you're the one who came with the accusations, right? And that means the ball and the proof, the burden of proof is on you. So give me proof. Show that you have proof of your statement. And thank you, Junior Dev Eva, for the follow. And where's my overlay? Come on, overlay. Where are you? God damn it, doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. Where's Cobbler when you need him? He needs me. He needs to tell me these things. Well, exactly. What do you mean there's nothing to prove? Of course, and Michelle, if you're telling me I had said something about a toilet and making things and then I like it, which I'm get the feeling that you're telling me, then you need to prove I did that, that I said all these things. If I didn't, then I'm innocent, right? But if I did, show proof. That's how it works. Cobbler, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, mayonnaise. Look, mayonnaise is with me. I mean, I never said that. I agree with with the statement, though. So it's not like I'm against the idea of not doing or creating stuff when you're on the toilet. All right. Again, Michelle, I get your point, your side of the story. Yeah. Again, proof. You give, you'll find the proof at some point. Well, good luck with that. There's nothing. You can't find it. Pipes. Now it comes down to this thinking part. I don't like the thinking part. I should like the thinking part, but I don't like the thinking part. So how about we do this? I'm gonna remove these, and then do that. Well, that's not gonna help me. How the hell? Yeah, that's not gonna help me. Why am I thinking it? This guy needs both of these. What I should do is this. There we go. And then go around. Yeah. There are there are two places in this world where creativity flows like no other. It's when you're on the porcelain throne or when you're in the shower. Perhaps the bath. I'm more of a shower guy myself, so I can't really say. But personally, if you're on the porcelain throne and in the shower, that's when creativity just hits, right? So yeah. Well, again, MHL, the proof, the burden of proof is on you. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe time will tell. And you made a pseudo 3D world generator, dude. That sounds amazing. But how would that work though? What like pseudo? Are you referring to like 2.5D? There's depth, but yet at the same time, and there isn't. I'm not sure. Oh, that's cool. It generates layers of tile maps that stacks to make a 3D world viewed in slices. Dude, that's really cool. That's how you make, well, the kind of the principle behind making a three-dimensional VFX like clouds and things like that. That's really cool. How you would slice like everything up, and then you would kind of stack them together to create a 3D object overview. I am still not focusing. Okay, so that will go that way. This will go this way, and I need to be able to make this. I can make 2 a second, and this guy down there needs 6 a second. So I need 3 of these, which we can kind of. Let's have them put. Let's have it right there. This guy, confirm that, like so. I think it was just pure place, yeah. Wait, how many a second did you need again? 1. Which this guy can do not perfectly. So I'm going to grab this. There we go. It's viewed in 2D, but has 3 axes of movement. Therefore, it's 3D, but also not really. Yeah, I see your point. Decided to give up on your weird toilet thing. I mean, if you could improve it, yeah, that's fine. Don't search your 3. Fair. But also, I got Celeste with 75% off. Ooh. I did chapters 1 through 8, A and B sides. And I'm on 9, but it's super annoying because because of one horrible room. Ooh, yeah. When you reach games, you're kind of like, oh, I like this game. And then there's that single map room in this case. Just stops everything. Just put it to a halt. The bigger persons, that's what it's called. All right, fair enough. Okay, so I need to... You're grabbing from there. What if I do this? And then I'll do... that. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to work. You love Celeste. You love Celeste from the bottom of your heart. And I loved Farewell so far, but this is one room that just sucks. Yeah. Even my Grandmaster Celeste friend agrees that this room sucks. It's not a me thing. Well, that's fair. That's something at least, right? Okay, there we go. Nope, not even close. Why is it? I'm sorry, wait, what? Oh, I didn't put it down. Oh, that makes sense. There we go. Oh, so Farewell is the name of the chapter. I never played the game, so I can't really say anything about the game other than I've seen images. I probably should play the game, though. It's one of those that's been on the radar for a long time. You recommend? Yeah. All right. Then I'll very likely put it on in the list of games to play eventually. Wait, it outputs 2. So I'm going to need this guy. All right, that's annoying. Like, yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, they ported it to the Switch too. Okay, cool. I don't have a Switch 2. I just didn't get into it. It just couldn't justify the price for me. I bought the Switch, but I didn't play it enough to justify buying the Switch 2. Yeah. We're going to remove this guy for now. Actually, what I should have done. It's not deleted, just move it. Because I need it as a reference for what I'm about to make. This. It's on Switch 1, 2, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Wow, it's everywhere. That's cool. I didn't know that, actually. I knew it was an older game, relatively, I guess. It's not like it came out the last 5 years. It's older than that, isn't it? I didn't know that it came out on that many platforms, though. Oh, I need the copper. Honestly, let's fix this first. this, that, and this. And we're going to need this and that. I just beat the room. Cool. Oh, I'm sorry about that, cobbler. It's unfortunate. So that joke might not work for everyone. I just realized. Well, it does work for everyone, honestly. But it's... yeah. Some might say that 25 or 26 letters is not correct. Yes. And you're using your new emote. Nice. Nice. And where are we? Making a lot of these somewhere. Should I be making more cables down here? Honestly. I need 3. And I'm outputting... let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. I just want to make sure that I have enough for all of these. I do. All right, fair enough. Which means what? One of these could be split. I'm thinking it should be this guy. Because contents means what, yeah, is what it's already have. Was that a sentence? I think it was. Oh, Scyther, welcome back. I'm in a contemplation room or mode right now. So I'm making, I'm repeating myself with that. I'm making 20 cables a second, and this guy needs. Oh wait, this guy needs 3, 15. It's not going to be enough. I need to either increase cable production or, well, I need to increase either way. But either way, I can either make it myself down here, or I need to increase the top one. I think it's easier to make it. Yeah. So we'll do this. I am going to split you like so. And then we're going to do this, to be honest. So we could have... How many again? God, just remembering these details is more than enough for me to go absolutely bananas. I need 1. Like so, I think. What? Let's upgrade you. And then we need... Where are you? This. So how many do you output now? 3, and I needed 3. Perfect. And next. You do that. Wait. Output 3. You have a radius less than 3, but that's the only one I have, so let's do that. And 1.5 second, which probably means I need another fast one on this side. Do that. Do that. Do this. Oh, that's so dumb. Why did I do that? All right. There we go. Oh, you're putting on the wrong side. God damn. I don't want to move everything, so we're going to do this. Filter this on the right side. No, left side. Right? Yes. There we go, I think. Yeah, that's good enough. But I'm still a bit upset that the follow thing didn't come through. Why didn't it do that? Well, that is kind of working. I need to have a look. Quick one. Why is it? It could be reasonably. Ah, yes, that's the one. That's the one. Now it should be working. All right. So now the overlay for if you follow should be working. A bit too late, but it is what it is. On the last one. Pipe. No, pipes aren't being made. There we go. That is a bad joke. It's a good menu only selected by myself. That reminds me, Cobbler, you gave a joke last time, didn't you? And I would promise to put that into the list. I don't think I did. Might have forgotten. So if you were to repeat it, that would be great. So I can add it to it. There we go. So we had this and that. So the last step would be, should I have it go this way or should I just have it that way? Yeah, let's do it that way. And that's the poles. Right. Sorry, you need to turn 869 degrees per second, which roughly translates into give or take 2.5 per second. So that's 5 items. And you need 9 of those. Let's do this. Oh, of course. There we go. Now it's working. All right. So with that, what's next? Should I focus on coal? I think coal could be a good spot to add to this belt. Well, I'm actually already adding it. Coal is fine. Well, thank you. It has come through. Well, you had to do it in Satisfactory, so I'm assuming it's not like I'm a genius or just naturally take in the knowledge of these types of games into my head. It's like, oh, that's how it works. No, it's I have hundreds of hours in Satisfactory, so it's the same thing. I'd argue it's even more. At least the way I played the game, I took more time into optimizing the Satisfactory belts compared to what I'm doing right now. But then again, I probably shouldn't be as sloppy. But we are talking spaghetti, and spaghetti is fun and interesting. It creates these interesting shapes. Yeah, that distracted me, but it was fun. Where am I going with this? Yeah, I don't know. So we have enough copper. If we need to, we can just crank that. You're stuck with your first love. Yeah, that's fair. I do, though, highly recommend trying Satisfactory. It is like they probably or highly likely played Factorio and realized, hey, you know what we could do? We can take this concept and the game and just make it into 3D. Um, it comes down to whether or not you like it, whether it's the idea of do you like working and doing a lot of this type of like optimization in 3D. It is slightly less fun because it doesn't get easy until you. Oh, when I mean easy, like the navigation part and getting a proper overview. It doesn't get easy until you get the jetpack and a proper um, fuel for the jetpack, and that could take some time. So, on that aspect, like that very thing, I prefer Factorio because of just this view. Getting a top-down 2D world or 2D overview, it makes things a lot easier. And I'm still distracted. Yeah, I don't know. No, actually, I do know. It just hit me. We have another science we could do. We could do purple science. I mean, it is a thing, really, and it could be a habit. If Factorio was your first game and the game you've played for maybe even years by now, then definitely it could be a habit thing. But I do think there is something to the difference between 3D and 2D, how it's easier to get a proper uh, overview of your layout in 2D. And in about a minute, we'll have the third ad break for today, I think. Yeah, so in a minute or so. But I think the goal for this is to honestly get purple science going. So let's start by making sure we have an input added to our pyramid. Where are you? Here we go. I also realized this pyramid will have to, if we're ever going to extend it to the next level, I'll have to move this part, but yeah, that's fine. So let's see. Let's add a box. Where are you? Oh, you got a checkpoint. Nice. If you have fun things to show off MHL, please do in the Discord. I'd love to see some screenshots and things like that. Okay, so there we go. Got some ads. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. So I need to use the bathroom. So see you all in a bit. I have another question, by the way. It's on food again. Yes, I'm hungry, so food is on my mind. Who doesn't know what a calzone is? I might be butchering the English pronunciation of the word, but if you do not know what calzone is, let me know. Because I'm curious about something to see where people stand on a certain topic surrounding the food, the dish. Let's see. I need right there. I think that. There we go. So my question is this: calzone is often on a pizza menu, especially in Sweden. Maybe it's only a Swedish thing. I don't think it is. But pizza to me is flat or thick and square, right? But calzone is different. It is what we call baked, which means that you fully wrap everything, all the ingredients, in the pizza dough, and then you bake it. But is it still considered a pizza at that point? I don't know. That feels more like, well, what's the thing that, what's his name? The angry chef guy, Gordon Ramsay. That's the one. He usually Wellington. I think that's his like signature dish, where you have meat just wrapped in dough. Wouldn't a calzone then mean it's just a Wellington, or maybe a Wellington is a calzone? I don't know. You wouldn't consider it a pizza unless it's in flatbread form. All right, fair. Even if it's the same dough, the same ingredients, everything is the same, just the shape and the form of the pizza. That's fair. Pizza Wellington, there you go. I think that could be something. So we have that. What do I need, by the way, for my... God, I can't think. Purple science. I need... Oh, rails. Of course I need rails. And I need electric furnaces. Oh, my. Oh, my. And finally, productivity module. That sounds like a drag. Question then. Do I need to automate? I need to automate. No, it's not even worth asking. I should definitely automate the purple science. Okay. So how should we do this? How should we do this? I'm thinking, let's use this area for the production of the science. And how many, by the way, how many a minute? 0.1. So I'm actually making a fair bit more. There is a slight difference to the taste. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, we're only asking them the important questions here, and I feel we got closer to the truth of the universe by kind of agreeing that the hamburger is likely a sandwich, cereal is a soup. Of course, you're a psychopath if you're not using milk. Will add yogurt or dairy products as a kind of side note to that. But of course, you should always put the cereal before the milk. That's a given, I think. I agree. I mean, it needs to be passed on to the next generation. We can't have like milk first drinking, eating soup, cereal individuals going forward. And it's an important, especially like mayonnaise. You're a father, right? So you need to teach the next generation how important it is to keep everything in line and proper procedures, right? And making 0.5. I have no idea. Man, I should just, you know what? Let's keep it 4. Let's just keep it to 4. Actually, never mind. Mayonnaise. I'm talking about Scyther, by the way. My bad. I think I mixed it up. But you might be a father or a parent or a mother. I don't know. Either way, I mixed it up. It was Scyther I was referring to. That's embarrassing. No, it's not. Next step. Like so. There you go. Oh, you're also a parent. There you go. All right, cool. Lucky shot in dark. And you're running a tight ship. Awesome. Good. Which means the next generation will be will save. Will be saved. World is saved. Do this and that. There we go. Hey Michelle, if I remember correctly, you're in your early 20s, aren't you? Or am I mixing up with someone else? I tend to do that, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct on this one. No? Wait. Who am I mixing up with? Oh, you're in your late teens then, I guess. Now I'm just throwing out stuff like, oh, yeah, of course. So let's do that. Where? So I do have an automated process for all but one of the ingredients. But I highly doubt it's enough. Really do. Because I have one of these over here. And I need 1.0... Wait, what? 1.07. This one spits out 3 a second. So that's actually enough. Okay. Okay. No, don't worry about it. You don't have to throw out your age if you don't want to. Exactly. Absolutely. If I ever ask a question, you feel like, nope, that is a question I'm not going to answer. Please don't answer. It's all fine. It's perfectly valid to stay safe and do not answer these questions. But I am a fool, and I tend to just throw information out there. So, about myself, I should add. So this damn thing needs to go all the way around. All right, fair enough. I think, Sai, for you and me, and maybe a few other in chat, we might know about the time before internet, before the internet, when you didn't walk around with a cell phone in your pocket or be able to contact people across the world. Oh, I ran out of belts. There you go. That was a while ago. Yeah, I remember the landline when you kind of had to scream at your mom and dad because they were using your phone while you were on the internet. That sucked. Exactly. Or you didn't even call. You just took your bicycle, whatever, and just went there. And they were either home or not. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll go do the full hour of bicycling all the way home, and I'll catch you all another time. I'm so old. No, I'm not. I'm not old. I am not. Here we go. Oh, dude, that was the worst. When the day that just disappeared, I think the world came to a new era of understanding of how technologies should work. Exactly. It's like, wait, why didn't you call me? Oh, dude, MHL, goddamn, I am not a relic. By gosh, no, no, I refute that statement. That is unnecessary. Oh god, I need to go all the way over there. Oh shit, this is such a spaghetti. I'm a relic. That's an insult. You should be respectful of your elders. God damn, this is such a spaghetti. Let's just go forward. I don't know if we need to go that, but yes, it was a thing back then. It was a thing. God damn. Shit. How should I do this? Let's not do that. It's not like people just disliked your video back then. Yeah. Wait, what? At least I recognize your elderly. Yeah. Wait, what? Are you saying you're having troubles with looking at people and say, can't determine whether or not they're older than you? I'm not sure. I'm follow. I mean, I'm willing to be harsh when it comes to pets, though, Souther. People shouldn't be looking weird at my pet. I don't have one, but if I ever have one, that's probably one of the things I will kind of ask for. All right. What was it? God damn, my memory. And I do I have a furnace factory? Don't I have a furnace factory? I might not have a furnace factory. I don't. All right. Oh, okay. Back to the insults. All right, fair enough. Fair. It's reality, so I guess I have to just admit it. So I need to make a furnace place. What do I need for furnaces? Oh no, that's a mistake, isn't it? What is it that I'm looking at? And why is it wrong? Why have it spit out cables? I don't know. It's not correct. Wait, what? Sorry, wait, what are you doing? You're not meant to do that. Use filters. You're only meant to do this. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay, so that part I got, but then once I moved it back to medium poles, it started to place down sticks. Iron sticks. Iron sticks, yes? Iron sticks? Yes, let's say sticks. And it started to do that instead, which felt wrong. It was absolutely wrong. But now I'm telling it to only pick medium poles. Like, do it. And furnace. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll leave it as is. The box is full either way, so I'll leave it as is. But then at least we know in the future if that is an issue. We'll see it. Furnace. Was it electrical steel furnace? God damn it. Forgot there's two. That looks like electrical furnace to me. Okay. Yeah, good to know. It's good to know. Oh, of course you need reds. And you need bricks. Why couldn't it been easy stuff? Well, we do have bricks and beams. So we're fine on that front. So what if I do this? So let's do that. So we're going to gather this somewhere. Where are my bricks? I know I have bricks somewhere. That's pipes. Bricks should be all the way over here, I believe. Which makes this even more annoying. Well, that's my bricks. Or some iron plates on that thing. So I need to give this a bit of a think if I should move the production of the steel furnace out to this side. But that means I have to redirect my steel beams, which are being made. Where? They're being made right there. And in low quantities, it looks like. What if I... Yeah, why am I doing this, by the way? I feel like that doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. I could have increased the output slightly. Maybe I should. Boom. So at least I have a bit more. Which means I'm putting at the on the top side it's 0.7. Is that correct? No, 0.6. So it's 1.2 from all of these, which means what in terms of needs? Because if I'm looking at this part, it's saturated for now. Well, that's on this belt. I think I should do this fairly differently. Do it. Sounds good. We're going to do a slight different take on this. We're going to do this. And my reasoning is I believe this line will eventually require more steel beams than these two. This one's saturated, this one's saturated. Or sorry, is it? No, it's not. Shoot. My logic still stands, though. Yeah, hands are getting tired. Yeah, it's one of those games, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this will be a pain. All right, I think I need to give this a bit more think. So this guy comes up, goes around this. We need points. So these will be 0.28 when it comes to beams. And then we have this guy. You need, it's 0.28, 1 point, so that's almost 2, give or take. And this guy then needs another. So I'm close to 3.5 beams a second right now. I don't think I'm doing that. Not even close. Because these were outputting 1.6, 1.2. So I need to double, now 3 times the output. All right. All right, and I made a mess. Can I do this without an issue? Not without issues, no. It's possible, though. Talking about food-related stuff. Yeah, about the pasta. I like that one. Oh, by the way, Cobbler, did you know? There is a word in the English dictionary that's spelled incorrectly. Did you know that? Pretty fascinating. Mom spaghetti. Someone came in to the previous chat and compared me to Eminem. Or am I? No, I'm pretty sure he did. Why you hear the 8 Mile song? Because someone mentioned spaghetti and mom. We all such dads, of course we are. Well, I'm not one technically, but in spirit, I'm a dad, definitely. All right, so all of these need to go up to this point, and we need to divert my sulfur at least this much. You need to go. So I need to extend this a fair bit. I need to at least double that bit, which is fun. Oh, you remember someone saying it, or was it you, Scyther? All right. This is going to be tight. It's so confusing. So with that, we're up to... Wait, is that enough, by the way? I said I needed 3.5, right? That's 0.6, 1.2. No, it's not enough. So that's 2.4 if my math isn't really off. Might be. Very possible. I don't think it is, but you never know. There we go. Fair. That is not an unusual thing to happen. All right. Like so. All right. God damn it. I hate when my hands kind of jerk and does that. Like so. Grab this guy. Do that. It's a big mess. Why? Don't know. Oh, fine. Start next. Next. Yep, next. Is that an exoskeleton? Oh, cool. Oh, might do that. That's cool. And remove this guy. Then that guy. Add all of these in the right spot, please. Almost. God damn it. Why? There we go. Now you're an issue. Okay. How about that? Yeah, I'm not sure how. Wait, out of context. I guess. Maybe. Yes, but I do mean the exoskeletons. Yeah, the legs. Turns out I must have clips, not screenshots. I'll assemble them into video for. Oh, dude. Yeah. Awesome. That's fun. How many of these do I have? Ooh, not enough. I need 20 of them. That's fun. All right, so let's start with 8. Grab a ton of these and a ton of these. I'm also not a huge fan of the fact that it's F to pick up. Not a big fan. So 8, 13, 18, 20, I think. You're not working because of power on that side. Can I do that? I can. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be even. And finally, well, almost finally, I need to do these on the inside too. Now, I do understand the fact that they decided not to allow you to put down things where the player is, but it is slightly annoying. Yeah, that's probably going to be an issue. Yeah, probably. You want to mod Celeste? Are you allowed to do that? If so, do it. Oh crap! What was this guy again? You were, you were beams, right? Crap. Wait, is that all beams? Where do you go? You go all the way around, beneath, and you stop right there. Wait, what? All right, let's start with one of these. Look in the right of blue sign, something maybe unpowered. Yeah, just power is one of the things we don't have to worry about, I think, unless I missed adding power to it. You have a friend who does. Oh, the Grand Mascot. Okay, so I've been drawing up an idea called Forgo. Okay, and it's a big community. Cool. Oh, you were okay. Temporary thing. All right, cool. But now I need to figure something out because I made a mess. Are we outputting enough? No, we are not even close to outputting enough. I've messed things up so much that gosh darn. Um, how should I do this? So I want to prioritize this. So if I could, I want to swap places with these two, and rather than doing this, whatever I'm doing right there. So what if I do this? Let's do that. And that instead. Because now I'm splitting, yeah. Probably not enough, but it's better than before. So hopefully, I'm not going to get enough on, am I? Needs 0.62. I feel like I'm absolutely destroying my iron plates setup. Oh well, guess that's a goal for the next stream. For now, let's keep going. So where did I do this? This goes this way. It stops. Well, these guys down here need plates or beams. So where am I grabbing those from? Cool, yeah, I'll have a look later. Oh, I am splitting. Yeah, I am splitting it right there. Cool, all right. Which I probably could do the same we did. No, I can't. All right, let's go for this. Not really making this scalable, am I? Oh. Gif. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. Alright, hopefully that works. It's not going to because I've only increased the steel beam output with 6 furnaces. And I needed a lot more. So how do I fix? Are you standing still? Kind of are, but it doesn't matter. This is almost full and split. That is saturated, which is good. And now you're saturated. Well, I guess this is kind of saturated. Well, maybe it's enough. No, because I don't think it's going to be enough. So these are... How many again? Trying to do the math. It's 30. And they needed 0.6, which means they are using something along the lines of 20 plates a second, give or take. So even if I saturate this belt completely, it's not going to be enough. So I need at least the next level of speed on the belts. Plus, I might have to at least double the input, or 50% to the input, which means I need to upgrade all of these belts. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. It's possible, but not fun. Where's my car? The car is over there. So I think one of the last goals we'll do for the day is to increase the iron output even further. Because otherwise it's just not going to be enough. Let's take a break on the ads. So I'm going to snooze the ads and keep going. Oh, wait. Oh, if I double the output, I need to upgrade everything. I need to go all the way to my miners, which is not the biggest distance away, but I need to upgrade all the belts, double the miners, or at least add 50% more miners, 50% to everything. All right, fun. I was about to say, is that a creep thing? But that's not a creeper. Let's see. How many of these do I have? 20. That's more than enough. I think this is 30, right? Yeah. And 50% extra is another 15 miners. Is that too much? No, let's add another 15. Let's just do it. Like so. And do it that way. All right. Actually, let's do it this way first. Check Discord for balance inside for miners. All right. Let's have a look. Just going to do that just in case they want to show up. There we go. Yep. With this guy. Oh. Okay, so that's interesting. It makes a ton of sense. Very compact too. I like that. I also saw your meme. It's really accurate. Let's see. Let's do that. I'm also looking at your concept art, MHL. I'll listen to your empathy later on, but concept art is really cool. Like it. And where is it? There you go. So this is the balancer. Did you call it a balancer? Yeah, balancing sides. Okay. Yeah, rather than going around. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, which was the thing I've been doing. Yeah. Um, where should you put it in? Yeah, put it in general. I think that's fine. Yeah. This is where I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to use this going forward, I think. If I can just remember it. But yeah. Awesome. Cool stuff. Everyone's showing awesome stuff. Do this. Do that. And where should we put that? Do this. Yeah, that works. Almost. Yeah, I'm going to pause those ads too. You'll need to go through with that. Let's snooze. Snooze. There we go. Probably do this. So the belts all the way from this section, yeah, I guess, should be 30 belts, right? We'll figure that out once I gone and grabbed enough. Go back to the camp and grab a ton of 30 belts. It is 30, isn't it? I believe it's 30. The faster belts, either way. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Sorry, I'm cursing, but God shit. God damn. Where are you? Meant to have some red belts over here. There you go. Grab this. Is this going to be enough? I might have to do this. It's in a bit, MHL. Yeah, I need food too, so I'm starving. Yeah, I'm destroyed power poles. That was my first one, by the way, so I'm kind of happy about that, but still, it's annoying to do it either way. Yeah, you too, Mayonnaise. Thank you for showing up. It's a lot of fun. Oh, you're taking me with you. That's... I know what you're saying, but it sounds so threatening. First time for everything. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm taking you with me. Oh, well. What can I say? If you liked, you liked. You loved. That's the word I'm looking for. Blah. What? Okay. So what I'm expecting right now is to see some halting. It's not. Have I not done the math right? I have 45. Fair. 0.6 a second. Didn't need to see that part. Do this. That's 27 a second. We can make it 30 even, right? So if we add another 5 belts or 5 miners. Ooh, burger sandwiches, do it. Do it. Yeah, let's make it an even 30. So another 5. Right? I think that's correct. It is. Yeah, 50 times 0.6 makes complete sense that it's 30. Perfect. Egg. Yeah. Egg. Just egg. But although egg is absolutely amazing. Wait, so how many? Well, that would be 25. Yeah, that would be 25. So starting from roughly this area and down, I need to have faster belts. Can't tell which direction. There we go. Cannot reach. Of course I can't. Oh shit, I need to make faster underground stuff too, don't I? Yeah, let's snooze that one too. But that's my final snooze. Nope. Wait, do I need to do faster splitters too? Are there such a thing? Of course there is. Of course there is. It is a bit stuttery. It seems to be moving the correct speed, right? $30, $15, $15, right? I think I'm correct on that. So now I need to have a look at this spot. So from it's kind of annoying doing it that way, but we're doing it that way. So where are you? This guy. Oh, I didn't have to. Oh, I don't have to do that. I only have to click. All right. But that's not enough. We need iron plates. What I would like to see is this halting, but it's not. Why isn't it? Am I still not producing enough copper ores? No, iron ores? $48. Get out that damn calculator one more time. Where are you? Let's see. So 48 times, what was it? 0.31. No, that should be enough. So I'm assuming what we're looking at is this belt down here actually not being enough. That's not going to help. No, it's not. Need more. All right, give it a second. Ugh. Oh, come on. Yeah. I think for next Friday, I probably should focus on making these faster versions because I'm well looking at getting into the more a lot more resources being moved around, so we might have to do that. Oh, you're complaining because I need gears. Okay. Ooh, not a single tree. And no poles this time. Awesome. Where are you? My gears. There you are. That should be enough. All right. I couldn't snooze that ad. And I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I'll see y'all in a minute or so. All right. All right. I'm back. Got another 8 seconds or so. There we go. Perfect. So let's focus on the iron production. The way this car is driven, the way we drive it, it reminds me of a game, an old game. It's called Death Rally. Really old, kind of fun game. It's from 1995, I believe. It's quite fun. And if I think the last, yeah, I was about to say, I was just about to say the last boss of the game is Duke Nukem. I really love that game. And I do have it in my Steam library. So I might actually pick it up someday because it's such a nostalgic game for me. Hello? Are we... Just to play Death Rally? Yeah. It's such a 90s name to... You want to play a game? You want to play Death Rally? Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's 90s. All right, so Scythe, I have a question for you. I'm pretty sure this is 30 on this 30 belt, but it's staggering. Like it doesn't feel like it's flowing as it should. Is it because I've made a mistake along the way? Or is it the mistake down here? These seems to be flowing perfectly fine. Or is it just the way it is? The 30 belts are just like this, just staggering. Honestly, let's do this too. I have enough, I think. Like, why not? Right now it's miners. We're looking at mining ore. And if I made the math right, it's 50 miners. They do 0.6 each, which I calculated to be 50 times 0.6 is 30 a second. I have done this thing, though. The first half of the belts are 15. Then it goes over, once I calculate it correctly, it goes over to 30. But, yeah. I don't know. Let's see if there's... I missed something. Yeah, alright. Yeah. I'm just converting that right now. But still, it's kind of doing this. It is 30 all the way. But it's just doing the staggering motion. Not sure why. I'm just kind of making sure that every little bit. But if you don't use everything, it will stagger. No, yeah, that's fair. But looking at this, it's using everything. And I will eventually use everything. And this math doesn't add up to me. So 48 furnaces, 0.31 per furnace. I did the math, and it should be 15. So it should be out. Wait. No, exactly. It should be that it needs. Oh, I think I know. Yep, that's 15. Now I got it. Now I get it. I am using 15, but I'm outputting 30, which means I could pretty much double my outputs. Correct? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait. Now I got it. I am kind of in the right spot, but what I'm not making, what's not correct, is I have divided a 15 belt in two, which means it's 0.75 on each side. So what I need to do is at least I need to upgrade this. Right? And I need to do that too. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but now I think the this will be fast. Well, actually, this will not stagger once I've done something about this. So now I need 48 furnaces on each side, or like you're mentioning, I can upgrade to steel furnaces. All right, so let's see. What do I have in the inventory for that? I can make 3 steel furnaces. And I need, what was it? 48? God damn. All right. So question is, there's no question. We need to upgrade to steel furnaces. Yeah, exactly. So I upgraded each side of my bus to 30 belts. So it should be 15 ore of iron, or yeah, iron ore on each side, plus the coal. So now it should be 15 iron or 15 coal on each side. So if we upgrade to steel furnaces now, then we should have double the output, but I also then need to update every single belt along the way. So this is no longer a 15 belt. It needs to be a 30 belt. But for now, I need to focus on steel furnaces, which is steel plate and stone brick. That's 25. It's not enough, but let's go with that. Like so. That won't work? Or am I... Oh, sorry, did I already read that? I think I did. I might have read that already. $25 plus 15 is 30, 40. I'm short by 8. Yeah, I did read it. Okay, fair enough. I'm just going to do all of it. So I have 4 in excess. Or excess. Then I need fast inserters, which is... I need 96 of them. Where are my 9 inserters? Over here. And I have that many. Let's grab all of them. There we go. Hello. Why is there coal? This is not fun at all. Why is there so much coal? What's going on? Why is there coal? There shouldn't be coal. Oh, I know why. God, shit. Shit. That should fix it. But I need to find my stash of boxes, which should be over here. There we go. I'm gonna grab this guy. Let's throw all of this in. Yeah, watching TV with the wifey? Yeah, do it. Thanks for dropping by. Next Factorio Friday. Well, yeah, it is going to be Factorio next Friday, but it's not going to be called that. I need to be firm on that one. It's going to be Gaming Friday, but it's going to be Factorio. It is. I understand that. All right. Cool. Have a good weekend, and hope to see you next time. And I will update the emojis for this chat, so we don't have to use the default ones. Is that all of them? That looks like all of them. Where's my car? Dude, where's my car? Ashton Kutcher's best work. If you haven't seen that movie, you should. It's amazing. It's a specific type of humor, though. Just be aware of it. Alright. So all you need to be upgraded. Can I do it this way? I can, which is nice. But the thing is, now it's using 0.6 a second, which is where we want to be, right? Bring out the calculator one more time. So, what was it? 0.62. So 0.62 times 48 is almost 30. Perfect. But I needed that. Why do I close the calculator each time? I need it. The thing is, this guy rotates 3.2 per second, or degrees per second, which is what? 302 divided by 360, so it's 0.83, 0.84 revolutions a second. No, that's not even close. Now, each second, it does almost a full... okay, I am getting it. I'm getting there eventually. Which means... what? My head. You know, I just think this is the solution. Hello. What's going on? What the hell is going on? All right, something. What is going on? All right. There we go. I have no idea. I just pressed rebels all the way. It is. It's oh well, all the way to the base. Yes, eventually. Yep, we got it. Just need to upgrade these arms. Just need to put down 96 of these arms. We're good. I'm getting good at this. Ah, shouldn't have said anything. Ah, god damn it. All right, right. Whew, almost. What about coal, by the way? Yeah, it looks like coal is fine. All right, I don't think I have enough of these, but let's give it a shot. Coal is fine. Awesome. Weren't you supposed to be like on your the couch with your wife right now? I mean, you're more than welcome to stay. There we go. Oh. All right, I got it. Yeah, whoop, up. Yeah, that was not meant to be that. Wait, where are you taking my car, dude? Dude, that's my car. Give it back. Oh, really, dude? Hopefully I'm not going to shock her once she gets down. All right. Where are we? We need belts. Belts. And a lot of it. Should be this guy. There we go. I think we're almost there. Let's do this. Is that? Can I make droids? Should I make droids? I should make droids, shouldn't I? Can droids upgrade stuff, or is it just building the initial like thing. Where's my car? Right, it's right there. Let's do that. Let's do this. How far? Up until this point. Right. Oh, okay, cool. And a destruction planner. All right. Cool. Oh. This thing. We're so close now. God damn it, car. Makes sense. There we go. Do that. I guess finally. Do I have one? I don't have one. I need... Oh, 5. Let's make 5 of them. The thing is, though, I'm noticing now that the right side is completely still. So should I make the left side a 30 belt too, just to keep up? Otherwise, the pace will be very slow. There we are. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but this is now full. You know what? I think I'm going to do this. And probably do that too. And likely don't need this guy anymore. There we go. That's perfect. Oh, it looks good. Yeah. Slightly still worried about this section. Every now and then you see it's missing a little bit because this entire section needs 18 per second to be fully saturated. But I think that's fine. It looks fine. Where all of these are full. But this guy, I'm not using this section yet, am I? Might also be there's some coal lying around somewhere. There we go. Yeah, I'm not using this part yet. I am worried that this guy will not be able to keep up. 4.432, which is 360 plus, let's say, 80. So it's almost 1.5 per second. So it's going to be way too slow, honestly. I need to double. How about we do this? How about we do this instead? No, let's not do that. Shit. We could do this, though. Doesn't have to go 100%. Oh, that's fair. I guess it's just who I am, I guess. If I can, I want to try it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, 100% of the time is science. Yeah, you're right. I realize I might have been over engineered um, everything. Yeah, I might have. No, 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 because this guy needs this one. This guy needs it. That's why I did all this. And now I need bricks. You do it for all science. Okay, I think I'm at somewhere between point 0.2 and like 0.25 for all my science right now, which is kind of slow, but yeah. I could update a few of them. Oh, I think I could update the blue. No, they are already updated to max. No, is there one more? Is there one more level I can go? No, there isn't one yet. I might get it later on. Yeah, but red is fine. Red is actually completely fine. Green, black, blues. That's another story, though. And scaling these, I can do it. I could. It's just going to be a pain. And I think it's for another time, honestly. It's always something, isn't it? It's also one more thing. Right. We're past the usual time, though. Oh, I can. Then maybe I'll be able to live with what I have right now. But great progress nonetheless. What is this guy doing? Oh, it's that. Oh, shit. Let's fix this before we do anything else. Where are you? It's you. Of course, it's you. Come on. Press the right buttons. You know what? I might not. Let's do this. Less for more. More for less. That's well, yeah, I like that. Like that a lot. Also, let's do that. There we go. Now we're talking. So we need, all right, blue science will be all the way up there, which is electrical furnaces, railroad, and some modular something. Which we're close, because we do have the rails right there. I'm just going to do this. Kind of remind me of what is what. Furnace. Where did we want to make the furnaces? I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. All right. I am going to end it there. Thank you all for showing up. It was a blast. These streams tend to kind of fly by. I was going, well, for the past like 2 weeks, I've gone in and it's like, okay, let's do 2 hours. It's 2.5. I'm kind of tired, but in the end, I'm doing 3 hours, 3.5 hours. So it's a lot of fun. And with that said, so if you like what I do, this is the usual call to action that is so common for content creators nowadays. Well, has been for many years, I guess. But if you like what I do, please consider follow. I'm on both YouTube and here on Twitch. Well, I guess I'm on both sides at the same time. But I do have some content, VODs and things like that over on YouTube and things like that. And on Mondays and Wednesdays, we do game dev, and Tuesdays and Fridays, which for the foreseeable future will be Factorio Fridays. We're going to call it that for now. Eventually, we'll try something else. But for now, it's going to be Factorio days. So thank you all for showing up, and hope to see you all next time. All right, so bye-bye.